What's up, everybody? Look at that. See, this is what we're. I do have to get her hooked up.
Is it not?
No, just Aunt Rhonda's.
Yep. By the way, special guest today is Aunt Ron.
I'm on now.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, we're all on now.
I feel like the Saturday Night Live. Sweaty balls.
Sweaty ball.
Have you seen it?
I have seen it. I remember you showed me the video because where was it? Where was it?
Saturday Night Live. Alec Baldwin.
What's up, Daystone Wolf? Daystone Wolf has joined
What's
us.
up,
We got Lori
Daystone?
over there. All the regs coming in, hanging out. How is everybody doing? Happy Wednesday. Is it Wednesday?
Oh yeah.
Happy Wrestling Wednesday, guys. Today we're going to be covering a little bit about the Owen Hart tragedy so that Dreama can talk about it a little bit.
I don't want to, but we will.
And then we had a little bit of an adventure last night. Right after the show last night, we got into a mess. And that's what the episode's named after, because I'm going to have some more ranting to do. And I got some more complaining about the phone, even though all the phone complaining is all my own fault.
First of all,
But it's a lot.
I got stuck in the middle.
You didn't get stuck in the middle.
I was going to get hot
Last
pizza.
night.
Oh, yeah.
I got cold pizza.
Oh.
Yep.
We're
And
gonna
then
get
I had to come get her, bring her back, and then go back home
I know.
with cold pizza.
So last night, right after the show, literally right after the show, Dream and I were hanging out, just chit-chatting, bullshitting, doing the normal thing that we do after the show. And then she was like, "Do you want to get some pizza?" And I'm like, "Dreama, you ask me that question every day." And majority of the time, it's a battle in my head because all I want to do
Is get pizza.
is get
Pretty
pizza.
much.
But I know I shouldn't because I can't eat it that often, you know?
Right.
But it is so good. It is so good. Hashtag Team Dream up in the chat. Thank you, Brittany.
Let's go.
Marie Odom. What is up, Marie, down there in Florida? But she's normally the Michigan girl. But we don't have that Instagram going on today. We will have that back tomorrow, too. I did finally get my phone back, so we'll get that. I'm going to get that situated after this. But
Yeah.
we had to do the show first before I could. Because it came like right at 5 p.m. So I
Literally.
had like 30 minutes to set it up and wasn't enough time.
That's why we're late tonight, because he had a lot to deal with the phone and stuff.
And then, so I broke my phone yesterday, and I just took it while I was lifting weights, Aunt Rhonda, and I threw it on the ground because I
I
was pissed
saw
off.
that something about it on Facebook.
Yeah, I
or
was just
something.
mad.
I
was just-
usually read what you're doing or hear it on here.
It was just, you know. And then I look at it, and I'm like, shit! I broke the whole thing. Where is it, Dreama? Where is it? So she
Oh,
could,
wow.
she could
Actually,
see
yeah, give me
the
1
damage.
second.
You haven't seen the damage, have you, Aunt Rhonda? We got to show her.
No.
Daystone Wolf said, Aunt Rhonda Rousey.
Hey, Ronda Rousey. Yes, sir.
Do you know who Aunt Rhonda Rousey?
A little more gentle. Yes, I do know who it is. She's a boxer, right?
Yeah, fighter.
You're a boxer.
Ooh, that. You could cut yourself.
Look at the front. Look at the front.
Holy spaghetti.
I put it in my pocket, and shards of glass were coming.
What in
were
the
stuck in mine.
heck?
Sometimes I'm a chimp.
Did I ever tell you
And I
about the
just
time
slam
Bailey
things.
threw his Game Boy?
Did he do the same type of thing to
In a
that?
rate of anger, and I told him I'm never buying another.
So,
That's-
so Bailey
yeah.
didn't get another game.
So he bought his own.
Right,
That's exactly
right.
what he
Oh.
He had to earn it.
But Ronnie, damn.
But hey, you know.
Where'd you throw it?
I was in the shred shed working out, and it was just.
So it fell on the concrete.
Yeah, it was. No, it wasn't the concrete. Yeah, I guess that is concrete in
Yeah,
there, huh?
it's concrete
yep.
in there.
So I threw it, and I spiked it like I just scored a touchdown. And
I mean, the whole thing. It's.
It wasn't
both
even.
sides.
It was just slow, and it was just acting way slower. And I got the thing fucking 6 months ago, and now I know this new phone's going to do the same shit.
Laura said, "Woohoo, Aunt Rhonda!" And
Yeah, Laura's been waiting.
Ron in the house.
Yeah, Laura's been waiting for Aunt Rhonda. This whole time we've been waiting for Aunt Rhonda.
Here I am.
I'm going to move the camera over just a little bit.
Okay.
Because I got all of me, but we want to get all just over just as. There it is.
Oh,
Was that too much? Or is that it?
I can't see that
Be able to
far.
tell?
That's
Okay.
perfect.
That's it right there.
That's
Yeah, that's
perfect.
everything. Right on. So we decided we wanted to get some food last night. We were leaving, and we were like, okay, cool. So I don't have a phone. Obviously, I can't communicate with anybody. And I got your text later because you told me to call you at like 9:30 or
I
something
don't
like
remember
that.
why.
I don't even know. You're probably wondering about us or something.
No, I was out. No, you called me. I remember why.
me either.
But I was like, oh God, we have to call Aunt Ron right now. And
So, well, you're getting ahead of the story though, because we're not there yet. So
Yeah,
we're like,
not
we're gonna
there
order
yet.
some pizza. So we ordered the pizza. We had to use Dreama's phone. We ordered the pizza. And we were like, oh hell yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Now we got to go pick up the pizza. So we start to head out. We start to leave, and Dreama forgets her wallet. She's like, oh shit, I gotta turn back. I gotta get my wallet. She's like,
It's
okay.
everything.
Yeah. It's like, okay, awesome. We'll go get it. I'm sure everybody on the chats have probably noticed that by now too, especially with all the stories that we share.
let's go, Laura.
But at that point, Dreama was like, I got to get my wallet. So we pulled back over here, and I have a start button on my thing, so I don't really have to like turn the car off. So I just kept the car on and gave her the key. She ran right in here and ran right back out. And the one thing that had me worried was when she got back in the car, my car told me that my keys were not with it. As soon as she got in the car, it said, key fob not found, key fob not found. And I'm like, where's my keys, Dreama? Where's my keys? So what did you do, Dreama?
I was very honest.
And she started checking her pockets, and then she handed me you handed me your keys. She handed me her keys.
Guys, at that point, it was done. We were done.
I was like, Dreama, that's not my keys. Why did you hand me your
Had
keys?
you already called me for the pizza
Not
though?
yet.
No.
No, not yet.
Not
This
yet.
is at
We
the
had-
beginning of it.
Yeah.
That was way later.
Yeah.
Because we had a lot of drama trying to lead up to that.
No, but when I got the call about pizza, it was already ordered.
It was ordered an hour before. Hour
That's
and a
what
half
I'm
before that,
saying.
yeah.
So I had already gotten
Yep.
the call that I'm
Yep.
going to get warm pizza.
Oh yeah, because you told her. Yeah. You told her that, didn't you?
Hey.
You were like, "Hey, you want
What
some
do I
pizza?" 'cause
get
we were
home
planning
to?
it.
Yeah.
No.
You come home to nothing. There was supposed to be pizza, but you come home
There was
to
no
nothing.
pizza. Then it was cold pizza.
And that's I know. And then so there's a reason why it turned into cold pizza. They keep jumping ahead. So
No, I was called before that, but go on.
yeah, she was called like
Get it
right
right.
after that happened, and then
Why are you staring at me?
Because I love you.
I realized that my phone's not working. I can't communicate with anybody, so I have to use Dreama's phone to try to call the maintenance so that I can get into the apartment.
Oh my God.
Whenever I get onto Dreama's phone, she has 5%. She has 5% on her phone, and
If I wasn't part of the story, I wouldn't believe it. I swear I
we're
would.
just
And I'd be
like, what,
"There's no
Dreama?
way."
No. So I'm like sitting here trying to hurry to find because that maintenance number is hard as hell to find. You have to like Google and like go to the website and then call
Save it
this
in
number,
your
and then they'll
phone.
give you the right number.
also you
I
have to-
did save it in my phone,
Yeah.
Aunt Rhonda, but
You also,
Oh, my bad.
you also have to. You also have to.
yeah, in my phone I had it.
Oh, my bad.
I was so screwed like yours.
Yeah, because like when you call that number, they literally had us sit for like 20 minutes with 5%. I mean, like we were lucky it was a Samsung.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Then you had to text me the address.
So
go on.
as I'm trying to call maintenance, she's like, hey, do you think we need to call Aunt Rhonda? Do you think we need to call? And I'm like, yeah, let me call maintenance first. And she's like, yeah, but you can beep over. You're on hold. You can beep over. Like, she started freaking out. She wanted to tell you, I guess, that you were getting pizza. She's like, we got to tell Aunt Rhonda.
Smart girl. Go
Yeah,
on.
so smart girl. Yeah, click over. Yeah, click over while you're trying to get into your own goddamn house.
With 5%.
With
and
5% battery and make it worse.
And you lock the keys.
I did when I was trying to call Aunt Ron. But my strategy was like, holy hell, like they're taking forever. Like we sat for 5 minutes already, and Ron's getting
did.
frustrated.
Yeah,
and I was
we
like,
did.
hey, we need to call Aunt Ron because Aunt Ron will be.
She didn't need to know, yeah.
Yeah,
So right
Ron-
after I got off, right once, so I was trying to tell them, and then we thought the phone died
Yeah,
while we were on the
I
phone with him because her phone went black. And I was like, oh no, because I was on the phone with the guy, and the last thing he had to do was a stupid ass fucking COVID shit. And I told him that no COVID, I've already done this 100 times, but I'm sorry, sir, I have to do it. If the phone's about to die, I'm like yelling at him, like, I'm sorry, I'm not yelling at you, but the phone's about to die, so can we get this? No COVID, we don't have COVID, god damn it, please, just open the door. I won't even be near him. And it's just not working. But then finally, like, the phone shut off. I thought it shut off when he was doing the COVID stuff. But I guess he just shut up because I guess he was laughing at us or something. Because when we saw it was broke, we were like, what the fuck? So I get in the car sad because now we don't have a phone and we're not getting to the apartment. And then Dreama, like, did you talk to him out of nowhere?
Like it's my fault. Like I literally went in, I was like, yay, there's my wallet, and then threw his keys
She
on the
threw the
table
keys
and ran
on
out.
it.
So yeah, I'm
And then
frustrated.
locked the
Yeah, so we thought the phone died, but like I was going to like try to plug it in and see if you had a charger, which you did. But then some Indian guy came on, so we were good.
Yeah, we were good. We were okay at that point.
Yeah.
So then you called Aunt Rhonda.
Yep.
Aunt Rhonda came over. We've been sitting out there for like 45 minutes already, and it's like, and we're just like.
And then I'm like, oh, I'm just going to take them to my house, right? No!
If you want pizza, you have to go get it yourself.
You have to go get the pizza. You had to get the pizza, and we did want the pizza. And then by that point, it was almost an hour and a half, 2 hours.
And the
They
pizza
closed at
had
10.
been sitting.
Yeah, they've
And the
been
pizza
sitting
was
for.
cold when we got there. The pizza was cold when we
like
got
2
there.
hours maybe.
It might have been 2. It might have been 2 hours. We could probably, because you got it right at 10, because they closed right at 10.
Yeah.
And we could check your
was
phone
like
and see when the
9:52.
first call was.
It was like 9:52 when we
Yeah, it
got
was
it,
close. We
yeah.
was getting close. But cold pizza. So we came back to the house. And what time did we get back to the house? Because we were there for pretty late.
I went to bed at 1. I know.
I went to bed because I have like a real job.
You have a real job.
9 to 5
She's
job,
the
so
one
I
that got
had
the
to
real
get-
job. She's got to be somewhere.
Apparently I'm a baby boomer, and we stay at jobs for 30, 40 years.
Well, it was good for y'all then.
So-
Back then, yeah, it worked. I'd be at a good
I
job
was
if
just
it was a
told
good
this.
job.
I'm being
Yeah,
very
but it's not that
educated
way
with these
anymore.
people.
Yeah, it's just not like that anymore. You're going to work at Walmart for 30 years? No offense to people that do, but that's,
Kind of. It's irrelevant
you
now.
ain't going to, you're not going to do anything.
Customer service is always needed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's
It's
never
always
paid.
needed.
It's never paid
It's
a
never
living
paid
wage.
well.
No.
No.
That's the unfortunate thing about it.
Well, I don't know.
All right, we'll go back on to the comments and we'll keep it rolling. We're going to talk a little bit about, what was it, Owen Hart?
Oh
Hart.
my goodness.
So we got the
guys.
Owen Hart today, guys. Today is Wrestling Wednesday,
Is
so we
this
got
the
Owen
one
Hart.
that fell from the ceiling?
Oh,
And it's really sad because most wrestlers are kind of like just out there and kind of like on drugs and doing like just
That's
acting like rock
terrible.
stars. This guy had a family.
And he was-
had a plan to get out of wrestling before like he destroyed his body. He had everything in order. He was a teacher. His wife was a teacher too, something like that. And then the beautiful thing about it is, and it's not really beautiful. They wanted, so he used to come down. He came down from the ceiling before, but the straps were around his legs and like it would look
Right, his
clunky.
harness was on complete.
Yeah,
Right.
and they were like, "Well, we need something faster. We need something quick." So then the company that they hired to do
Is
it,
it like a bungee cord?
No.
it's even worse.
It was a.
It's a
Six-
clip that clips onto a sailboat,
Yep.
and it holds the ropes for a sailboat, and you clip it, and it releases. It's 6 pounds of pressure. You just do that, and it releases.
And they neglected the thought of actually testing and
They
putting
didn't test it.
sandbags with
They
weight.
tested it before, but they didn't test that one.
No.
And then as they were doing it, he didn't even start to come down and then fall.
Right.
Like it was a free fall from the get-go. It was like he dove into the ring.
That's-
and then he hit
that's so sad.
and then he hit the ring, died. His blood was literally
I know,
on the
you
ring.
told me that. That's terrible.
And then they kept going. They kept
I
the show
know.
going.
Is
And
that
that was
that
like
McMahon dude?
yeah.
Yeah, well, see, I know a little bit
Yep.
about something, but not everything
What was
about it.
like the saddest part about? So I just watched this, guys. Like what,
Yeah, so
when was
Dreama
it,
had
like,
no
2 days
idea. I mean,
ago?
she knew about
right,
Owen.
Right.
2 days ago. So I just watched it, and I seen that like his whole family was in the wrestling business, and like they all kind of, they were
They're
a
Mm-hmm. all
part
kind of
of it,
wrestlers
right?
and stuff all around. Yeah.
Yeah, and then this is when he was getting bigger. This is when like everybody was like, oh, and the Hart family. That's when
Right,
everybody
right.
started acknowledging the whole family.
Oh, the Harts are. Because Bret Hart was the top guy,
Yeah.
but everybody thought that Owen had the
What year?
because he
did
had a lot of
what
personality.
Year, what year did this happen? It looked like 90s.
Was it 99?
90s?
99.
It was in the 90s.
Badly?
Yeah,
I
it
think
was like
so.
right. Yeah, maybe. I don't know,
Wow,
let's
they got
see.
away with it?
Let's double check. Oh, hey, they got away with
Oh,
so
yeah.
much more. Their Dark Side of the Ring covers all their horrible shit, and they do worse shit than that. They cover
Well,
up a lot
I've
of
seen
shit.
a couple episodes, but
Yeah,
not
they-
that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one's a sad one. And then the Chris
We'll watch
Benoit
it
was a
once
sad
in
one
a
too
while.
because he lost his
Yes,
mind
I
before his
saw the
wife.
Chris Benoit.
That was yeah.
I haven't
'cause
watched
that
that
was
one.
That was sad.
that was all over the news. We were at your house when we found out about it. Me, Bob, and Larry. We were hanging out.
House. They probably broke my couch.
Probably a day before that. What year?
Probably.
And Ron,
So the
I mean,
stories
you know.
they tell, I lived through. Just so you know, I lived through.
We don't hide anything from you. You want us to hide it from you? No. We won't
No,
tell you the truth.
no. I just wish you didn't have stories like that.
I know they're sad stories, I think. It's good stuff though. I like it because there's like those. So like in the wrestling business, that company has pretty much monopolized everything for the past 30, 40 years.
Right. I do know that.
And
right.
now, like, there's a big change and everything, and there's like 5 or 6 other companies that are on the way up.
Like it's
and
the
this
WWE
one's lagging.
and the NCW, the W. What's the
different? There's an AEW. There's the Florida one. The Florida one might be AEW, but they're in Atlanta.
Yeah.
They're based out of Atlanta. But there's a bunch of different ones now, and they're all trying to get they're trying to take that market, because the WWE's kind of losing it right now. Because I mean, eventually. It's entertainment.
Everything gets old.
It's entertainment, yeah. It's especially entertainment. That's super hard to even keep up with. But they just have like the networks that they have now. But everybody's going to be fighting for it. So it's going to be interesting to see the next few years, to see like the next companies who are going to be up, who people really connect to, because nobody's connecting with anything right now.
I mean, let's be honest. Like, people have definitely grown to know that company has contributed to a lot of evil positions and that, and
It's all about the mighty dollar.
Right. It's all
If you
it's
can make
all
me
about the money.
Where's that money, and how am I going to get it?
Yeah.
How am I going to use you to get what I want?
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Exactly. Well, that's why Vince McMahon started a football company, because he pretty much maxed out the wrestling business as a whole. He became a billionaire from the wrestling business, which was never done before. But then he created a football league, because that's going to
Enjoy a life.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
It's
tired
never
of
enough.
working.
Right.
I mean, I always have to keep moving, but I certainly
but you're
don't
a
have
boomer,
to keep moving.
aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, McMahon's
so-
a boomer too, though.
Come on, that's a boomer.
McMahon's a
a boomer is
boomer.
like they're content, but they're also going to work
I'm
hard.
not content.
Well, they're also going to work very, very
I'm
hard.
not content, though. I'm a mover.
Right.
I
right.
gotta keep moving. Contentness means you're sitting and
You're just chilling.
I mean, my job. I mean,
I
I'm not
meant-
content in a
so-
job, but everybody has to work and make a
Everybody's
living.
gotta work.
When I say
At
Exactly.
my age, you
Yeah.
do not want to rock that boat.
You ain't. No, you don't want to start over.
That's
from
what
You don't want to
nothing.
start over.
That's what
I
I'm
got
saying.
health insurance, mortgage, and then bills.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no.
So when I say
The alarm's still on this thing.
oh, is it? That's good.
Oh, there it went again.
Fuck that thing. It wasn't the new phone. At least it wasn't the
How
new
many
phone.
times can you murder one phone?
It's obviously not murdered enough.
Excuse
That bitch is still going off. Like, why is the alarm still going off on the damn thing? You know?
This is a message for Aunt Rhonda using the bathroom.
Exactly.
No, I'm not. I'm getting a beer.
And that she's got to get another beer. Come on, man. You know what Aunt Rhonda's doing. She ain't going to pee. She's going to get a beer.
I didn't know at the
Her
time.
bladder has way more experience than ours. I'm going to take like 4 pisses before she takes one, and she's going to be calling me a pussy. She'll be like, where you going, pussy boy? That's how she talks.
I know, but I don't do it in front of a bunch of people. I only do it in front of you.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
It is perfect.
Let me ask you this, people. What are you gonna do? They're not gonna beat me.
Wouldn't that be some shit? Just walk in and just punch her? Hey, Rhonda, you hurt my feelings. Well, you punched me! What the fuck? I love it. I love it. Wahoo, Aunt Rhonda. You already got that one, right, Dreama? Yeah. Laura, hashtag Team Dreama and hashtag Team Aunt Rhonda.
Woo!
Had no hashtag Team Rhonda.
Yes.
Yo.
No, that's perfect.
I see what it is. Y'all are just feminist, and y'all are just wanting to support the women, because y'all are all about girls and women.
I'm sorry, who's a
Hashtag
feminist?
I'm a woman.
Y'all, I promise you.
I don't even know what a
2 weeks will
hashtag
be
is.
Right up and coming. So.
That's true. Daystone Wolf wants to know, is Rhonda crazy?
No, I'm not.
Her first reaction was no.
I'm completely sane. I just say what I feel and feel what I say.
That you can't beat that shit. And sometimes
I
people
mean,
do
I'm
come
just
off crazy
true,
when
but
they do that.
thank you.
Sometimes people do come off crazy.
It does seem crazy, but I live life. I mean, you know.
But as long as but you're
Children's
happy,
fun.
right?
I'm very happy. Thank you very much.
That's what matters. That's really what matters. I think anyway. Hey Patricia, how is it going? One of my Georgia ladies down there. And then Brittany said cold pizza is better than no pizza. That's
Just
yeah, it doesn't help.
no.
It doesn't help. And Lori's talking about the Owen Hart documentary. She said it was so sad.
It's very sad.
That's
sad.
one of those real. So like a lot of the Dark Side of the Rings, it's like, oh, this guy was involved with the mafia. He had a lot of money. He was a big wrestling superstar, and he got shot.
Drugs and mental illness.
Yeah, all that, and it gets worse because like a lot of times the full-time wrestlers, especially the old school or the newer ones. ones, the newer guys now, they mess their brains up because they're
Well, they used there was
Banging their heads all the
no
time.
precautions or anything taken.
they just
No.
didn't know as much back then because they would hit you in the chair and like when I first started, you're a pussy if you put your hands up. But like anybody, if somebody's swinging something at you, you're going to do that. But they would always say, no, you do this. So I took like when I first started, I took like 2 or 3 really, really unnecessary hits to my head until I had one experienced guy come up to me and he was like, never let anybody. That's like sitting there saying, letting somebody fucking punch you right in your face. Like that's going to fuck your shit up in the
But
future.
you
So
get
don't
those
do
brain
that.
injuries, and they're
Yeah.
like football players.
Yeah,
And I mean, it's the same thing.
It's
I
the Chris
just-
Benoit thing. He had the
right, and
brain of
that's
an
what I was-
80-year-old
Oh, that's
person.
right. I forgot that part
Yeah,
about
his
it.
brain was fucked up.
Right.
Because they did 2 episodes of that one. Because the second one was where they had to get the doctors to come in and be like, okay, well, here's what was really going on. We already think that he probably had some underlying issues before, and then all those years of wrestling and then banging your head.
So
and banging
here's
your
the
head, banging
thing.
your
Back
head.
in the early 70s, my Aunt Jessie watched wrestling, and it was in black and white.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw these giant men
hitting each other.
just pummel each other. I'm like, oh, yeah, Aunt Jessie, this really is cool. Right on. Let's keep it going.
It's entertaining.
It is.
It's entertaining.
And then when Ronnie got involved, and they started very young, he
Yeah.
would tackle his little brothers. I don't know if you didn't want me to tell this.
No.
Oh, they know.
And
That's
Lord,
nothing. That's
We've
old
talked
news right
about
there.
that stuff.
they still do it.
But whenever I first moved in with you, because I was 18 then.
Oh my Lord!
And
he
then
just
her son. How
tormented
old was
my
Bailey?
child.
How old was Bailey? Bailey was like 11,
About
12.
11?
Yeah, about
You
11,
beat
12.
the hell out
So I
of
came
him.
over and started beating the shit out of him. He had to toughen up a little bit though.
I was like, oh, please stop.
There's
But I
some
couldn't
wolf-
say
He
it.
did.
Based on Wolf said, the 70s, how old are you, Rhonda?
The
You look so
70s.
young. You look so young. People are
Well,
kinda
let's just say I'm a baby boomer. That's all you needs to know.
confused.
Daystone Wolf, remember when you talked about tendies and titties? I talked about hot dogs. We didn't remember till now.
Give me a good little barbecue dog.
Yep. And then Lori said, I love all of you. And we love you too, Lori. We love you too. And yeah, but the 70s wrestling is some of my favorite stuff. I like that. I like that
It
style
was
of
just
wrestling.
so crazy.
Yeah, it's
It
all.
was-
And then, like, throughout the years, you have to get crazier and crazier because people get used to what they're seeing.
Right, but
So they
people
get crazier.
learn to condition themselves, I think, too, so you don't get hurt. I mean, I don't think they
Like,
know
I
what's
condition
dangerous.
myself to a
You've hurt
point.
yourself a time
Yeah,
or two. So.
nothing super serious because
Yeah.
I'm careful about that because, I ain't
Scary.
trying to spend some
You
hours
never know.
like
you
that.
go out there
You really
and
never
see
know.
what you do. I've seen you wrestle. First of all, may I say, the place stinks.
Yeah, wrestling fans kind of. Well, she's talking about the local one in Maryland. So, some places are going to be like that. It's not an arena. This building probably didn't have the best ventilation. It's more of like
it
a
was
flea
an
market.
old Kmart.
Yeah, it's like a flea market, or it might have been. Was it an old
Well,
Kmart?
it was a flea mart now. Like, it was a flea market.
Yeah, but it was
But
a Kmart
before
before?
that, it was like a Kmart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
makes
like
so much
or
sense.
a Walmart now these days is what they call it. But yeah,
that makes so much sense.
yeah.
Because that building is exactly like a Target or a Walmart or a Kmart.
It was
or
fun. It was
whatever.
fun to come watch you. But man, when I walked in that room,
People stinky.
I need another beer.
There's so many people like wrestling and trying to, go hard. So definitely, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it just smelled like sweat. That's really what.
That's just what it is. Yeah,
But,
that's just.
that doesn't smell good sometimes.
No,
It's
that never. I don't think it
depends
ever.
on what kind of sweat it is.
Yeah, that's just part. Yeah, that's just part of it. I mean, if we're not in like the big WWE arenas, you're probably gonna smell something.
No, and it was small, but we had
Yeah.
fun. Didn't we go? We went to the same place.
Yeah, we went to. Yep.
You, Adam, and me.
Yeah. Yep.
And we all wore, what T-shirt did we
The
wear?
Jordans?
Ronnie?
Which one was it?
This is actually the one I wore.
Yeah, we
Like
wore
a
the
game
Jordans
one?
because I have one.
Yeah.
Yes, I have mine in my drawer.
Oh,
So we all wore the Jordan
There you
shirt.
go, Jordane.shop. I can't wait. I can't wait for the boycott.
Yeah, but
Shirts
we
to
need
come
some
down.
girly scoop cups.
Yeah,
Cups, I'm sorry.
yeah.
You need to
That's
scoop
true.
it up.
That's very true.
This is my Sobo shirt,
Yeah.
courtesy of Magic Graphics,
What is Sobo?
I'll probably get what I got so far.
South Baltimore.
Oh, of course, you South Baltimoreans.
Sobo.
These South Baltimoreans.
I was born
'Cause
on White Street.
You mean Fed Hill?
No, that's a park.
Because everybody calls it Fed Hill now. This is local Baltimore talk, but they grew up in South Baltimore, which is covering like South Baltimore, Pigtown, Fed Hill, like all these different little towns, and that they all kind
Cherry Hill over there and South
But now
Baltimore.
people say Fed Hill like it's all of South Baltimore
It's
now.
because they did encompass all that all of a sudden when the yuppies came and put the lanterns in, and then they wanted to change the,
the
name.
yuppies, the
Yeah.
And
yuppies.
along with that,
Yep.
they had the houses were born in the built in the 1800s.
Right, and
So-
they still look. They do look like
Well,
they've
been and then they've been remodeled and rehabbed, and then there used to be the form stone on the front, so they took all that off and pointed it up with the bricks. So it's kind of cool. And then they put in their brass lanterns, and then
pretty
they
good.
changed the name.
exactly.
So when I read an article, they referred to it as the brass lanterns came in, and then the name change came.
Do you think that that's because the city was just trying to like remarket it to new people?
Correct. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
It was a blue collar, now it's a white collar.
Right. That's
And,
yeah.
well,
that
first
makes
of all,
sense.
too, I mean, the shipyard, I don't want to talk too much about it, but the
Yeah.
shipyard was all down there. And now the shipyard is actually condos. There's houses and condos.
Because that was
built
where
over
y'all
years.
lived originally, right? In Baltimore, because you lived near the shipping containments. Because our grandfather,
he worked on
who grew up on a Native American reservation from Canada, right?
Correct.
Yes.
International Falls.
Is that where it is?
International Falls.
See, I don't even know.
Yeah.
So is that the
That's the county he lived in, and his reservation was.
and it was Ojibwa.
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 I say
Ojibwa.
Chippewa because they have two names.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
so-
that makes
Come on,
sense.
guys. You know, I know
But
a
it's
little bit.
Ojibwa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ojibwa.
Yeah. So,
Ojibwa.
yeah.
So what was because we've been curious because like Dreama and I,
I'm on the spot.
you're on the spot.
We
Now
are
we're
putting
getting
you on the
there
spot,
because
yeah.
now we're just having some conversations. This
I
will be
am very
personal
shy,
stuff.
by the way.
But this is how we do it because we ain't hiding shit. So
I mean, this
You
isn't
know.
even rehearsed. I was late feeding Boy Cat.
I know. Yeah, she came in right when we went live. I
Man,
think we
Cat.
were already live before we started.
Yeah. Boy Cat was insistent for dinner.
Yeah,
So-
Boy Cat needs
And then,
his
of course,
food.
I had to watch the dog so he didn't scratch him.
Man Cat had his
Cat.
food today. Actually, guys, look, he had his food. It was a big old blackbird, and unfortunately,
Oh, no.
before I
Okay,
could
Dreama
share that-
drove home. You drove home, right? You
Yeah,
drove
I
home and you tried to
I
get
just
your.
came in and I saw Man Cat just do with a big old blackbird, and I'm like, oh, I got to do this. So like,
I love that
get
he's
my
getting the black
phone
one. Those
ready.
crows are big.
Yes.
That's
He
impressive.
brought
Yes.
a whole full-grown possum home.
A full-grown
Yeah.
possum.
A full-grown possum.
What a wild little
And it
shit.
went right over my head about possum,
That's
and I couldn't figure
insane.
out why it would just lay there and not run off.
But he was so mad though.
My son's like, Mom, playing possum? I'm like, God, I'm an idiot.
Right. Exactly.
He was so mad because he did get this bird, and I promise you, I went through and he went
Did
over
this
the
one
gate.
fly away again?
He went over the
Oh,
gate,
wait,
and I was
that's the
trying to
first
find.
time.
He was so
Daystone
mad.
Whoop said, I remember saying on that stream about a long, thick plum hot dog, and you saying that's gay. Oh, it just sounded gay. I didn't say it was gay. I just said it sounded gay.
Okay, well that's
Well,
that's,
gay means
I mean,
happy,
that's-
by the way.
Yeah,
well,
just
no,
be
no.
happy.
Gay means
The
you're a
definition
faggot.
of gay means happy.
Gay means you're a
Jesus
faggot.
Christ.
I
She
get
got
it.
kicked off
It's
YouTube.
I don't. Well, I'm sorry. So YouTube, what I meant was gay means you're a
Jesus.
faggot. I'm sorry.
Jesus. Big Pop Tart for
you're a
Big
lesbian.
Pop for the
I'm a
shirt.
faggot. So.
She calls herself that.
I
She-
don't understand.
The first
all
show that her and Jimmy had on, they were just
I
dropping
don't really
F-bombs
care who
with
you
each
are, just love
other
me.
so much.
Just love
You
you,
know.
Rhonda. I just want people to love.
You are what you are.
I'm
Just
all
be
about
happy.
peace,
Who gives a
love,
shit?
and
Nobody gives a
music.
shit about that.
Yeah.
Gotta have the music, gotta have
You
the
guys
love and the
literally-
peace. Let's talk about me. Let's go back to me. Not really
Yes.
talk about me.
So but we've been wondering about our history because we're little foster children.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We never actually had a home or a family,
Ah,
and
yeah.
all these fake people acting like they cared
I'm
about
not
us with
fake.
their underlying motivations.
Yeah, all right.
What's my motivation?
Now you know your family though, so your motivation is to make sure that your family's good,
You're
and
pretty
that's why
much-
we've always gravitated to you because
Yeah.
you're the one person that's
Well,
shown
your
us
hair looks
in
better.
our lives.
It does. I told him so many times.
And by the way, last night Farquaad's gone.
Yeah, look
Is
away.
Laura
Look
Farquaad
that way,
completely
look that
gone,
way.
or is it still gone?
No, it's a tad bit there, but better because now you have
Yes.
some. It's not under.
Yeah.
Quaqua is under.
Yeah, because it's like it's going, it's like circles around
Yeah,
your face.
now
you
you're
know?
upper.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that's
so
better.
good.
That's so
It's
much
so
better.
good.
He
It
went
takes up
from
more
a
space.
he went from an under to an upper.
Yep. I'll take the upper. I'll take the upper.
Yeah, you look better with the upper. But what were you saying?
I was wanting to know because we've talked about our
Have
family
you asked me
history.
this before, so I know
And-
the answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have the answer because I've asked you before, but I'm thinking about it.
balls.
Yes, sweaty balls. If you guys have not seen the SNL episode, you gotta go check out the SNL episode for the Sweaty Balls. Let's see. I was thinking that because we don't know anything about our family history, and like you don't know anything, you're pretty much discovering family history shit with us as well.
Right.
And like you and I are like the ones who are really like, because we joined Ancestry, and we literally don't know anything about like our family background or anything like that.
But we have a lot of really close relatives that we don't even know.
And somehow it doesn't make any sense, because somehow they have records of all this stuff, and then you can look it up, and then you can find like great uncles, great fathers, great grandfathers.
I found all kinds of
all
things.
kinds of stuff, and we are related in some kind of
Well, we
some
all
kind
have
of
the
way.
same bloodline. They're great uncles and great aunts and grandfathers, and then some of us children were born out of wedlock or in a So there were family members that were close that didn't know who their other side of the father or parent
Right.
was.
Which is crazy.
All right,
'cause-
my father didn't know his father.
Right. Which we'll get more personal, because none of my brothers and sisters really know their father. So we've always gravitated to the mother's side of the family.
Right.
And the mother's side of the family was grandma.
Well, you didn't have a choice either. I wasn't going away.
Yeah.
Right.
She's Aunt Rhonda's.
Right.
Aunt Rhonda's here.
So we had grandma, and then we had grandpa. And then we know grandma, she came from Kentucky. Was it Kentucky or West
She
Virginia?
was born in Kentucky. She's from the Appalachian Mountains.
So that was like the Appalachians. That was the Appalachian. What was that? The Scottish part? The Scottish part?
No, I have no clue. When
English
they
part?
came
I
up
don't
to
know, we're
her,
all,
most of it came up the Appalachians, but
Yeah.
but Dad was Scottish. My father had Scottish.
He had
in him
Scottish
as
in him.
well.
That
That's
was
why
where the
you're
Scottish
tall.
came from.
That's where the height come from.
Oh, that makes sense. Because I've got like almost 50% German, and then almost like 20 to 30%
I have
Scottish.
hardly.
I have a bunch of
some
Scottish.
German, but not a lot.
I think the German must have came
Well,
from
it's, their numbers
Yeah.
are somewhat skewed, but yeah.
Yeah, because they're more or less. There's no.
Yeah.
I did see my mom for like the first time ever as her younger because of Aunt Ron. Or was it you? You posted maybe like something of
Pictures
my
I
mom
have.
being younger, and she.
Oh,
so
for
I
her
always,
birthday recently, she would have been 97.
Yeah.
Right.
But like for me, like
Yeah.
I've always
7.
remembered her as white hair, just
Because
white.
she's old.
Yeah. So
The
when she
old.
posted
Well,
that,
it was blue. She had like the blue curly hair.
right.
I didn't
Was
see
it white
that,
or was
by
it
the
blue?
way.
I thought it looked blue.
By the last time I saw her hair was still black.
Oh, because you were up
She
north.
would dye it black.
Oh,
Not me,
yeah,
not me, not me.
Yeah.
I
I
remember-
mean, it was black and gray, but
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
never just one color.
She had like that blue hair, like the old school, like what people make fun of, the old lady blue hair thing.
And she wasn't even that old.
She
was
wasn't that
only in
old.
her 70s.
Yeah, I would have thought the 80s was for that one.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Daystone Wolf said, "I'm gay." Jordane,
good,
you have
Daystone.
great hair. Thank you, brother.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
yeah. You
yeah.
are what you are, brother. You are what you are. We know. We already know that, though. That's not a surprise, bro.
He's
You
got
already
thick hair,
said
yep.
that shit. Yeah, thank you. We gotta make sure we stay on top of the hair.
It's all about peace,
I
love,
gotta
and
pee,
music.
so y'all gotta stick with the ladies and let the ladies talk to y'all.
Oh, but we're gonna be here. But also, what I was saying
I'm not
was,
ordering pizza. Is that what you said?
I'm not ordering pizza today either. No pizza for me.
No, I
either.
mean either I can't because my roll literally popped out from last night.
You're
That
gonna
pizza.
forget about it in an hour.
Well,
and
you're-
say pizza tastes better than my rolls.
That's true.
What rolls?
But my
She thinks she's fat.
fat rolls. So all right. So Aunt Ron, I literally saw my mom. When I remember it, I remember my mom having the gray top, literally like the white top, and then I seen a picture that like my mom had black hair, and she literally like she had black hair and she had
Her hair was black.
dark
well,
eyes.
it was very dark, very dark. She was
Yeah.
very dark.
What color was her eyes?
Brown.
Were they
Dark
dark
brown.
eyes?
Like your mom. Actually, probably your mother's eyes are real dark, right?
Ah, yeah, they're like
Yeah.
black. pretty
Yeah,
much.
that's what she had those eyes.
Them guys. If you can see through them, go ahead and comment about that.
I'm sweet. I don't mean it like that. I mean, I'm just a nice person.
No, you're yes. Aunt Rhonda's
Not
a great
always,
person,
but
guys.
sometimes.
You know, she's too
None
sweet.
of us are always.
Yeah.
Always.
So yeah, my mother. So she was an interesting individual. She would like to party and drink and dance and
Okay.
get intoxicated and pull
No, that
hands.
sounds like you too. That sounds like both of y'all.
That sounds like mom.
And you?
That's all of us. Yeah. I don't dance.
Oh, I don't dance.
I dance.
I stand in the corner.
But I don't have to drink and dance. I can dance just, I wake up in the morning
Y'all,
and like,
y'all. Paul said that he likes to dance. That's what I heard. Paul said he would dance any and every time. So
let's do it. Let's just dance. Dance, dance, dance. Love to dance.
wow.
Well, I'm usually with my hair.
And Ron is she does love to dance. I promise you, like when we go out, I'm telling you, anywhere we go, it does not matter. Aunt Ron will make sure that she has room on the dance floor. She always makes sure, like, and she dances so good. You know, you do well.
It's an arm thing. Arm and head. I'm like,
Okay, yeah, show him. Hey,
No,
show him. Come on, Aunt Ron.
sorry.
Yeah. Oh, hey, oh.
But it
yeah.
depends on the band because sometimes I go see slower music and then sometimes I go see really hard rock and roll
Yeah.
or a little heavy metal. But
And you guys have seen, if you guys are follow me on Instagram, you've definitely seen the videos of them dancing and
when she fell.
her falling.
Wait, that's up.
That's on there.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's definitely on there.
Guys, you actually unfollow Paul Jordane because that's ridiculous there, guys.
You're like, her face when she realized she fell, she's like,
Oh no! And then she had to flip me a bird because the camera was right in her face, and she knew I got it.
we were dancing square in Fells Point.
Like I was saying, please unfollow Paul Jordane.
That's not what you're supposed to say on a live stream.
I know, but you
Hey,
guys
unfollow me. Don't subscribe.
no,
Fuck
really
off.
don't. He wants you to because it's like it's very entertaining
I just
for
want
him.
y'all to see Dreama fall.
No, don't do it. That's why I say click the unfollow. But if
already
you
on there.
haven't
Yes.
followed, go ahead and follow because that video will pop up on your For You page if any TikTokers are on here.
Did you say for you? Is this
For You page.
Yeah, it's
That's like a YouTube thing or
Oh, I
a,
have
it's like
thing.
a TikTok thing. Yeah, it's a bunch of they all cater algorithms towards
Again, boomer.
what you like.
Yeah.
That's just the technology. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Usually
Makes
I
sense.
hand you guys stuff. Fix this, fix that.
Right, right. But I almost did that with Dreama because of the goddamn phone. I was trying to get it hooked up, and I should have known. I knew better, but I didn't think about it because I was like, "Why is it not working? Why is it not working?"
You didn't turn that one off?
I didn't take the SIM card out of that one and put it in mine, and it wouldn't let me use my phone number. And I was like, why? But I was on the Wi-Fi, so I was screwed up though because I was on the Wi-Fi, so it was
Yeah.
halfway
Actually,
working.
Everything was working.
It was kind of working, and then it was like there was little things that weren't working, and I was like, what is wrong with this thing? But it was all me. I should have known.
I
didn't-
know about a SIM
Yeah.
card. I've replaced a bunch of phones because I dropped them. Not.
Oh, you didn't throw it.
I don't throw them. I'm not
Oh,
spending
wow.
money on a phone. I think
Hey,
first of all
you're
they're
smart.
very expensive, and I don't do anything with it.
Just make it clear. It has been like a difficult week. So.
Yeah. And Daystar Wolf said, "Hi, I left. I'm back. Did you see my last messages? Yes, you said I'm gay, and then Jordane, you have great hair. And yeah, we already knew you're gay, bro. We already know that, bro. That's
wait,
no big
is
deal.
Daystar Wolf gay?
That's what he said. Yeah, you know that. I already told you that.
Oh,
Well, he told us that too.
Daystar Wolf, I'm gay too. I'm gay too.
You know, I'm happy.
So we're all gay. We're happy. I'm happy too.
No,
Right
that's
on.
racist. No, you can't.
Racist.
Stop that
That's
shit.
the dumbest shit ever.
No.
Stop with the goddamn racist bullshit.
Gay does not mean happiness, guys. I'm
Next thing
sorry.
you know, I'm gonna wipe my ass the wrong way.
Yeah, probably, Aunt Rhonda. You need to be going up and down, not side to side. I hope you don't wipe your ass like this, Aunt Rhonda. Not you go up, not like that. And for women, you don't want that poop going into the other area, so you got to go from the bottom and don't
Why
get
are
it
you
into
so
poop.
technical today?
Why did I?
Because I've had to change diapers all my goddamn life, and I know about it.
Oh, yeah,
But you
true.
only had one girl.
Right, I've changed her diapers, and I know.
Oh, did
You know?
you do it correctly? That makes me feel
Yeah, I did
better.
it correctly. Of course, you were a baby.
You're still alive. You're
They
still
told,
alive.
yeah, they told me. I was told how to friggin' change
how
a
many-
girl's diaper, and I did it at all of y'all's diapers. Maybe
I
not
changed your
Donnie's.
diapers.
Whoa.
I also did your first haircut.
Did you?
Whoa.
I have the pictures of you crying when I didn't do it.
Wow.
I
We'll have
still
to
do.
have a story time with that one too.
And
That's a pretty good one.
Lord,
That's
was
big.
it terrible. Your mother wanted to kill me.
That's crazy. I
Wasn't
have
happy.
someone next to me that changes the person who changes my diaper. So she changed
Oh
his
yeah.
diaper and he changed my diaper, guys.
You changed
That's-
Devin's diaper before?
No.
No, you weren't that
That's so funny. She's like,
big. No, I never changed that little shit's diaper.
but he
Screw
was a
him.
baby. I mean,
He was very young. She was a baby. They're so
that's
close
horrifying.
in age, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
that's,
so close in age.
Yeah.
So.
Can you see her now? Boom! Boom!
Right.
There's a head.
Well, Devin. So growing up, Devin was literally like the next person to me, kind of. Even though I have one that's 1 year older, 2 years older.
Mm.
And I always think
they
he's younger.
always-
I don't know why.
With wrestling, because we always wrestled. That's how we grew up. It was all.
Yeah.
So,
We have pictures of me slamming y'all through tables in the backyard.
I love those.
Yeah, me too. And Dawn had them from last I knew.
Okay.
Or unless I go through a lot of, I have to go through all my shit because
I would
I
love
have
that.
a lot of stuff
Yeah.
in there that I got to go through.
Yeah.
And I just don't have patience to sit down and do it.
Oh my God,
Because it's
but
more
could you
interesting to go out and
imagine?
work.
I would probably make one of those my cover photo, guys.
Oh, I'll find it. Oh, I have some embarrassing pictures of y'all anyway, because y'all never wore clothes.
What are you doing?
Y'all are always running around naked as little kids, just running around outside and everything. It's just funny. That was what
All
we
the
did.
good old days. Any good comments over there?
No comments. We're slow today because we weren't really talking about, like, when we talk about, like, more like the news and things like that, people have a little bit more comments, but we're being more personal now. So it's more like people
yeah.
kind of more watch.
Yeah,
and,
I'm not a
you
big
know
news
us.
person.
yeah, they watch more than any of that. Yeah, like, I try to find, the news is horrendous, but I try to find, like, funny stuff and, like, things that aren't negative. And if they are negative, I try to make it more lighthearted and be like, guys, let's not take any of this shit seriously. Because tomorrow there's going to be more news, and you want to take that seriously
You know,
or not.
it's funny because I was thinking this morning, I was watching the news as I didn't have the news on. It was the like
around.
that breaks in because I watched a Today Show. I don't know if you're
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
say that, but
yeah.
so I watched that, and then you know what the local news breaks in, and it's always like late breaking or breaking news, and I'm like, if you really want, I mean, it's Baltimore, people. If you really want breaking news, no murders last night.
Yeah.
Would
Yep.
be fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That would be great, but it's never that way.
No, it's usually 6 or 7.
Yeah.
No, it's terrible. It's terrible. I think 3 last night or something.
3 last-
Yeah, it's terrible. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
like stop killing each other and stop. Give me some good news.
When I first moved up here, I remember reading the little free newspaper we got at the place I used to work down like close to downtown, not quite 183, you know. And I just remember every morning the first thing I would look at was the death count, and then I would go back and see all the everything else, and it usually averaged like about 5. There was about
No,
5
it's
deaths,
terrible.
and then it was either more. Oh crap, we had 15 last night. There was like gang warfare, or sometimes it would be less. And if you have zero deaths, it's like crazy. But then if you
Sad
drive,
ones are people that when they're getting off of work late at night and then they're
just in the wrong spot at the wrong
just
time.
going
and
home and they
Yep.
just
What color are
They
they
get mugged.
usually? Like black? Or what?
The who die?
Yeah, who died?
No, it's everything.
It's everything. It's everything.
everybody.
It's every yeah.
It's every
it's a bunch
place.
of yeah.
I mean, even where I grew up, I told you it was all white
Who's,
collar. Now it's still a lot of
Yeah,
crime
yeah.
over there.
Who's the
Crime is
killers
everywhere.
usually? Who kill the everybody?
Oh, Laura said there are plenty of my comments on Facebook. Do you not see them? I don't see them, so I'll go. I'm gonna refresh it because maybe the chats weren't refreshed. So I'm gonna refresh them and then we'll go back to the chats just so we can stay ahead. Okay, here we go. Some of them, but these are older, so we'll see where we're going with that. All right, I'm just gonna go straight to YouTube, or no, not YouTube, but Facebook. No, yeah, we're good on Facebook. There's no Laura comments on Facebook though.
Yeah.
There's one comment on. Yeah, Laura, your comments are not showing up at all. They're not showing up at all, huh? Are you sure you posted? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, this and now I refreshed it and it erased all of the comments, so I don't even have the recent comments on the thing now. Damn you, technology, damn you. But I love watching other people's live streams and then seeing them have technical difficulties, and then I laugh because I know it's not just me.
Yeah.
It's not just
It's a
me.
bigger deal.
Like, this doesn't explain anything. Why is it not working? And they never really work properly, you know?
Yeah.
Let me double check, make sure. I think we're good with everything, though. We're on to back, and then we'll have a little bit more conversation. Probably go another 30 minutes or so. We don't want to go too cray-cray tonight because we have an announcement for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be, we're going to do a show at 4 p.m. tomorrow.
Very early, guys.
We have an early show at 4 p.m. tomorrow because Dream has a lot of stuff that she has to do to get ready for her big move on Friday. She's moving down to Florida on Friday, so we have a lot of stuff that we have to do for that.
Yep.
So we're gonna have a little bit of an earlier show, and then we're gonna hang out and make sure that we have our time spent properly, so that we can spend our time before we don't see each other for a while.
Hopefully, we'll get like maybe a couple clips of the night.
Yeah, I think either probably the night. Yeah, maybe I might. Because I was thinking me and you might go and do like another one for a while got lost, and I hope that I didn't lose all the footage from you guys, because I hope that the phone, because I had all that stuff back up on my phone, but obviously my phone's broken now, and I can't do anything about that. So
What's the SIM card for?
No, that's not a SIM card. You're thinking of a SD card. A SIM card is only connected to the wireless provider.
yeah,
The SD card is totally different.
yeah, SD card is space, but a SIM card is just like giving your info. That's like giving you access to
But
your
with
phone.
iPhones, it's
with
an
the Verizon or
internal
whatever.
SD card. You cannot put a regular SD card in there. You can't pay for an upgrade for those. It's
It has to
only
be that.
internal. So his phone, not being able to access his specific phone, is done. There's no way he can get into any pictures, videos, or anything like that. So.
Laura said, "Yep, I posted at least 8. I was the only one who commented." We got none of those, Laura, and I don't know why, because
Hey guys.
I've looked on here and I don't see any either. I'm gonna refresh it on these as well. Maybe I can find it. Sorry, go ahead, Drew. I'm doing technical stuff, so you know how that is.
I'm sorry, I'm quiet.
Oh, Caroline Morris said, "This is a great show tonight. Great to see Rhonda on here." It is great. It is great. I'm happy about it. I'm happy about
Caroline,
it.
I aged better than she did.
And then Laura said, "Facebook sucks." Then, of course, I posted that. Brittany, thank you, hashtag Team Ron. Thank you, Brittany.
Oh, I'm Ron too, so
my
that's
God.
what's messed up.
In your face.
No.
In your face.
No.
What's that?
I'm Team Ron.
We're both Team Rons. We're
What-
both Team Rons.
What do you call me?
We're named after the same
No,
people.
You're a TRM.
TRM.
Team Ron.
Daystone, I like Crazy Aunt Rhonda. We love Crazy Aunt
I
Rhonda.
do.
We
I'm
love
just
Crazy Aunt Rhonda. I will stay on YouTube then. Yeah, just stay on YouTube. YouTube's the best one. It's most prepared for this stuff. It seems like Facebook is still catching up because they don't. Yeah, Laura, we've got literally none of. Okay, here we go.
Excuse me.
Hashtag Team Dreama. Hashtag Team. Aunt Rhonda. Still no hashtag Team Ron. That was the only one. Yeah, I didn't get any of the other ones. It was just that one. Sorry.
Well, sorry.
Sorry.
They can pick 2 names. They pick Rhonda, not Ron, and I am both.
And
Everyone
then.
calls me Ron.
And then Brittany said, "I was getting there." Hashtag Team Aunt Ron. I will say bye then now because I will be working. Okay, Laura. Hey, stay if you can, but we will see you. We'll see you tomorrow. And guys, don't forget.
Thanks for listening.
Yes, thanks for joining into the community because we're building our little community here, and I'm happy and I'm excited because the Dreama and Jordane show is going to be going as regularly as possible. Once she gets down there and she gets her Wi-Fi set up and she gets all her stuff set up, we're going to be Zooming every day at 6 p.m. just like this. Well, Tuesday through Thursday at least. Maybe
Well,
we'll
that'll
have
be cool.
Friday,
Different stories from different states.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's exactly
Exactly.
right. So I'm not gonna hold out. So when we get on here and we come back, I know he's gonna have so many questions for me. So I'm so ready to answer
Yep,
them.
it's just going to be,
same
and
for
we might
you.
as well just turn it. We just might as well turn it on and then
Yeah.
catch up that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey, Paul,
Is my
today,
microphone
big
too
fella.
high?
Did you
Can
break
you
your
see
phone
me?
this week?
Can see
You
me?
will know. What's that?
Is my microphone too high?
Your microphone is good. You can pull your microphone to you.
I asked you
'Cause your
earlier and you
audio
told me
is-
don't
your-
touch it.
I have your audio. I have your audio turned up so everybody can hear you perfectly. Anyway.
I mean, I'm not loud enough.
You're loud enough.
No, ain't wrong.
I'm
It's ain't
I'm
wrong.
staying on top of it so that I know if I have to cut it down.
Yeah.
Anyway, life is good, people.
Life is good.
What else are people saying? Anything good about me?
People, our people.
I told you I want to do my own YouTube talking about
Laura said it could be
me.
backed up on the what?
Cup.
No, I'm full. I'm full. I ain't got nothing. Could be backed up on the iCloud. Yeah, fuck the iCloud. And I don't even know. Dayson Wolf, I was in shock. When did randomly decided to say, "But hey, I'm gay," on the past episode? Yeah, that was the thing, Dayson Wolf. Like I remember that.
Always do your
That's
truth.
so. Like,
Yeah, but Daystone Wolf is young, and we get a lot of young people who have they
have their
need
life
to
to
find the
deal
right
with.
people to
Correct.
be able to talk to because it's very, very hard if you feel like you're alone.
Oh
And-
no,
You're
They
never
st-
alone.
Yeah, Daystone Wolf.
Reach out.
If I can just, I'm gay too. I'm gay too.
If you have not figured it out yet,
Says
Lesbo
it like every
Biker.
5 minutes.
I'm gay too. So like the easiest thing about you being here hanging out is that I relate. I get it. I understand. Sometimes we get in like uncomfortable positions or whatever. If I'm being so honest with you, the best thing to do is be very open-minded, because people in our community like to shut us down and make us feel like we're not, we're not like available in that sense. Like we're stupid, basically, is like what they like to do. Because let's be honest, naturally, like in things that happens like that, we kind of just. We kind of just like, oh, my feelings. Let me gravitate to that. But to be very clear,
That's their
you
feelings.
matter. I matter.
Yep.
You're gay. I'm gay.
And their
I love
feelings
you.
don't
I
matter.
support you. I don't have to hold up a flag to say that I love you.
And I support you. Yeah.
I don't.
No.
But let's be very, very honest. Like everybody else, if you pay attention, people will show you who actually care. And it's not the people who are screaming their lungs out for a specific agenda. We really have to pay attention to who we are cared about. It's everyone who's like not saying, oh, I love you, even though you're gay. I love you, even though you're gay, you're gay.
Dreama, while we're still going, because this is on subject, Daystone Wolf also said, Dreama, really? You're gay? I did not guess that. Daystone Wolf, you ain't paying attention. You ain't been paying attention but we're 6 episodes in now. We're 6 episodes in now. She's gay as shit.
He knows.
She's gay as
And
shit.
one more thing, remember, if someone has a problem with your sexuality, it's not your problem.
Yeah,
It's
That's their problem.
exactly.
That's their problem.
If you love
anybody,
me,
yeah.
you love me. I'm not different. I'm still the same. I'm
Ron,
still
are you coming out
heterosexual,
right
but
And then,
I still feel that way.
Okay.
do you have any
Okay.
comments for that comment before we go on to the next one?
So no, I know you know that I know you knew I was gay. That's very.
And then
funny.
Daystone Wolf said, that was a good message, Dreama.
Thank you. I support you. I'm here for you. And so does Paul Jordane, same thing. And Rhonda,
100%.
And Rhonda, same thing. Guys, like they're the most realistic.
It's like, it wasn't like a thing for her to tell me that she was a lesbian. She just was like, I'm a lesbian, and that was
it.
it. It wasn't like a, what's wrong?
I
What happened?
remember it all.
It was just, okay.
Jesus
I don't
is
even
gonna be
remember
mad.
the conversation.
I don't think that you ever actually told me, Dreama. I think that I just figured it out. Like, you see enough, and
Yeah,
then it's like,
maybe.
whatever. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't like there didn't have to be a thing like that. You are just what you are. I don't give a fuck. You're my
Well,
sister.
Okay, so I was comfortable with you because like you're the type of person that's like, okay, so I have this perspective, but I also can see here and I can see
I can
here,
see their
and I can see
perspective
here,
too,
and I
yeah.
can see here. So it wasn't hard for me to be like, hey, I'm gay. I didn't have to because
No, right.
you're like your mind is everywhere.
Right,
Like,
but you
you're an
know me though.
overthinker.
But you
Yeah.
know me though.
Yep.
Because you
You're
know me
everywhere
though. Right.
already.
Right, of
And
course.
so is Aunt Ron.
I don't remember you telling me.
No, Aunt Ron, you actually like she took. No, I didn't, but everybody knew. Like, but I mean, come on.
I didn't
Right.
care.
Right.
You
But
were-
we figured it out.
We're us.
And it wasn't like it's like, oh, I'm not going to talk to her again. Or we're not those type of people anyway.
Well, I'm
Because
not
we all
religious,
need
so
each other.
I don't
We all
care.
need each other. Right. I don't give it.
I don't buy into all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I mean, my best friends are gay.
Mine too.
Right. So
My
like.
niece, so.
Right. So like, what do you want?
Whatever.
Mom took me to a gay parade.
Now, if you
my
don't
first-
like
Yeah,
see
my
them,
first time ever.
Dreama's first time ever going to a gay parade, and Rhonda took her.
Yes.
I ain't going.
we went to a whole festival.
I'm now go.
You-
It
If
was
you
really
go,
cool. You
I'll
would have
go.
liked it, right? It was
No.
a whole festival. They had. It
Yeah,
was
but
so
if they have
cool.
dildos, I'm not cool with it. I'm not cool
I
with
don't
it.
remember.
I'm not
seeing
cool
any
with it though.
dildos.
The overly sexual stuff I get annoyed
there
with.
was
That's the
none.
only thing. I don't care if you're gay, but don't put your dick out and expect me to be cool with you putting
No.
your dick out.
You would have been okay with that because listen, Big Bubba, like let's be honest. Like I go anywhere with this big ass dude. We're getting stopped like every fucking 3 seconds. Excuse my language, but like he literally like we can just be walking.
Wait. Let's talk about the time we went out and all my friends thought you were my date.
Oh.
So my nephew and he would go out with me and see music, and he'd hang there and hang out, have a really good
We
time.
hang out. We just go out and
So
hang out.
yeah, so this one time we went to see this band, and a bunch of my friends were there, and ladies my age, and I'm like, Rhonda, is that your date? I was like, Jesus Christ, that's my goddamn nephew. For Christ's sake, look at us, we look alike. I mean, maybe you
We
don't
look
see it, but I
alike. We
see
do
it.
look alike though.
Yeah.
The next thing I know, they're pinching his ass.
They did come
They're
up.
groping my
I-
nephew. I should have said, yes, he's my date. Get the hell off off him.
That's what's funny is like it's such a weird Me Too moment when you're a 6'6", 32-year-old male and you have like 50-year-old tiny women coming up and sexually assaulting you, and you just got to be like, meh, what am I gonna do? Punch him? It's just like earlier.
It's crazy.
Like there's not much I can do. Like, what's the recourse? I'm gonna fucking tell the police this girl touched my butt. They'll be like, well, are you okay? Because you seem I think you're all right.
If someone
People don't sympathize that much
I
with
would
that type of
say,
stuff.
excuse me, you had no right to do that. Because I have been groped. And I have really looked at someone and said, you can't do that without my permission.
Yeah, I don't fucking know you.
No, don't touch me. No.
But the problem is, and I told you this, was they would do it and then they would hide. Because
Yeah,
we're in a concert.
run away. And they're short.
Yeah, and we're in a concert.
We're
They
not
just
short
sneak in
people.
and then they run around, and it's like, Jesus, there was not much I could do, damn it.
Laura said we are staying on Aunt Rhonda and Team Dreama train.
Oh, she always.
As long as Aunt Ron's in the pic, don't care. Keep me in the pic. Keep me in there. I mean,
Guys,
I need all the love.
let's go.
Daystone Wolf said, been watching for months, but still didn't know that you were a lesbian, Drew.
Oh wow, yeah, I'm definitely.
Well, if you look closer, just look closer.
She's like, oh yeah,
Her name
yeah.
says Lesbo Biker down there on the left-hand side of the screen. Just for a heads up so
also,
people
yeah,
can see.
yeah.
And that's what
I
she
have
uses
that
to
too.
pick up women. I was like, Dreama, what are you doing with this damn motorcycle? Aunt Ron, that's how I pick them up. That's how I go find my women. I'm like,
And
Lord.
Ron.
Well, you do.
Oh wow, so she's.
Did you not say that?
I loved you like 2 seconds ago.
But now
after
you love me for telling the truth.
Completely
It's
gone
true.
now.
It's true. I'm telling you. I'm
Completely
telling you.
Done.
And she was like, oh, that's how I pick up women. I mean, it's bad enough to hear this one say it. Now I got this one. I'm like, Lord. But then
Oh
I
my
have
God.
pointed out a girl or two for you. I was like,
Yeah. No, I love that too, though. Yeah, I definitely. We went to the the gay
What was that
parade.
place? Oh, yeah,
And
the gay
Baltimore.
parade.
oh,
Yep,
the
yep,
great
yep,
pride.
yep.
The gay pride. I can't talk.
Gay
The
Pride.
Gay Pride
Yeah,
Festival.
Gay Pride. Yep.
We went into Baltimore, and this is like my first time, and she was the one that was like, hey, we should go here, and she spent time with me
It's
there.
it's like your own community where people.
But and Rhonda, you know how like if
You know why I went, right?
But
It's a fucking party.
That's all she. Yeah,
I
she
know
don't
that.
give a shit.
The reason why I know is because when we go out with Aunt Rhonda, what she do?
Party.
So and then we go here, and then Aunt Ron had no issues.
No,
with
of course not.
Going on, dude. She's going
She's
in.
like, woo! Shake that ass in that thong, boy. Shake that ass. Hey, man, next time trim it, though. I don't like hairy man ass. I want that
That's
smooth
not
man
true.
ass.
I like hairy men.
Oh, my
My
bad.
last husband had a hairy back.
Wow.
Okay. It's okay.
Big old
But I don't
man.
care who you are. See, big hairy man. Just let's have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Right.
if there's music,
Enjoy yourself.
Aunt Ron.
All about it. All about it.
And Ron was upset because I didn't like entertain the idea as much as she did, but I was nervous. It was my first time as
Yeah,
like,
you've never been around anything like
with
that.
gay people, and she was like, "Hey, fuck it, literally, find someone."
She did. That's totally some shit. That's Aunt Rhonda. That's Aunt Rhonda. She has sage advice.
No,
she has
she's
the
so-
best
I
advice.
have no
Yeah.
advice. I just speak real.
Yeah, well,
Let's
Aunt
be honest.
Rhonda, like we're lucky to have you because we've never had any of that before.
Exactly.
Like,
What,
we never had
realness?
somebody like
No,
like
well-
the matriarch of the family where
Like
somebody.
Ronnie, your hair looks like frock rock.
Yeah, but then you fixed it. Then she
Yeah, it
fixed
looks so much better, yeah.
She's like, you would not let me enter public anymore with my hair like
I
that.
just like,
And I appreciate
And it
it.
was dark by the fire pit. We went live in the first part. And like, I'm like, I don't
I
know
know.
what to do. And
If
we
you
had
guys
been
saw
drinking.
that, we
Well,
were
like-
cutting and we were getting my hair cut and at nighttime in
Whatever,
front of a
looks
fire.
better.
But like on a real level, like Big Bubba was starting to get to, we never had so you're literally the only person that we can kind of be like,
Yeah. Like, yeah.
hey, I
Right.
well,
But
I lost
she's older and she
Yeah.
we never had somebody like that.
at all.
That's
So,
what was cool.
I was able to. I call you like 2 times. You answer every time, but I just locked out us in Big Bubba's
She
studio.
called you like 20 times.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh no, I'm just gonna call Aunt Rhonda because I trusted that. I could be like, I know.
You never
that
had
I can
anybody you can
her.
call, but now you know you can call,
I can
and it
call her
doesn't matter
anytime.
if you're calling. It doesn't matter if you're
She
calling.
always
Oh, I
answers.
answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when they don't answer, what do I say?
No.
What the fuck?
I leave a message. I'm dead. I'm
That's what she
tired.
says.
Dead. Oh my god. And I just hang up. then
Yeah.
they'll call me back, and I'm like, I'm dead. What do you want?
yeah.
Daystone Wolf said, luckily, when I said that to my best friend, he was cool with it. Good.
Yay!
Good.
Yes.
That's
All
what we
people
want, man.
should
We
be.
want
That
people to be
makes me
chill.
happy. That makes my
And then
heart
Daystone
feel
Wolf
good.
was saying dildos. Did they have dildos
Oh,
at the
no,
gay pride, or
we
did they
saw-
didn't?
I saw no
I was being
dildos.
sarcastic. I don't know if that was
Now,
real.
Fells Point, where she fell in the square on Halloween,
Yeah.
I saw a gentleman I can call him a gentleman, but he was dressed as a rabbit vibrator. So that's when I saw that.
And then Daystone Wolf wants to know, is that White Claw?
Yeah.
That's the strong White Claw. That's the ain't
Oh.
fucking around White Claw.
Yeah.
We're about to lose our sister. Well, we're not really losing our sister, but she's about to leave for a couple weeks, and then we'll have her back once we get back online. So it'll be
said
good.
that?
Daystone Wolf.
Oh, babe. No, I'll be back. I'm
100%.
telling you, 2 weeks. We already got everything figured out, and we're also going to continue talking about what we should do better when I get there, and he's going to kind of put me in the right direction. But no, I'm here.
Mm-hmm. And then Laura said, so Dreama, is it okay for me to say one time Team Ron?
No, Laura!
Since he is
Do
nice.
it, Laura! Do it, Laura!
Since he is nice.
No, he's okay. So he's an asshole, but he is amazing. He is a genuine, great person. So I get.
Sometimes it can be very disturbing.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Laura
No
said,
problem. No problem.
I love you, Aaron. Come on.
Laura said, Dreama, I told you and Ron a while ago about a city in Mass Princeton. I remember this. It caters more towards gay and lesbians. It's at the hook end of Massachusetts.
Yeah, but Laura, you gotta understand. I don't want. I'm a person, and I have different ways than normal, but I don't want to be catered to more than other. I really don't want. I just want to be just. If I'm ordering a water and you could very much tell that I have another person that's the same gender and I'm loving them in the same way that heterosexuals will, please don't act like I'm any more than anyone
Yeah.
else, because I literally stand for
You're exactly the same
Damn.
person that
What
you
I-
are.
what
Just
I
your
stand-
sexual preference
Yes.
does not
Yeah.
mean
Thank you.
anything
Yeah.
at all.
That's a good
It's
point.
a very nice
And I-
suggestion.
And I'm not being
However,
mean. Yes, it's very sweet, but that's what the agenda of others are pushing. I'm not for that. I'm not.
And
Where,
Just
where
also
your,
live
where
my
your life, the
Just
meaning.
let me live my life.
Right, but what you're saying from your experience in the community that you've been in, there, like, a lot of times it's like your sexuality is number one, and then
Right.
everything else.
Yes. So like
Right.
I could go somewhere. Sometimes it's like judged, but sometimes it's like too much. It's like they're trying to push me as a king or a queen or whatever.
No, right.
It's hard to explain.
You're just dreaming.
Thank you. And that's what I want to be. I don't want when I walk in a
She's a
restaurant.
pain in the ass.
Yes, I
Well,
am.
she's
But when I walk in a restaurant, I want other people to realize that don't look at me like, oh wow, this is a movement, this is a trend. This is no, I'm you. I'm just a little
But
bit
do you
different
guys know how long homosexuality has been around?
for a very
Ever
long
since
time.
humans have been
My
around, right?
point. So why all
Right.
of a sudden does it seem like it's a surprise?
How long has black people been around? We're on the same agenda here.
No, it's not just that. I would. Well, okay, but you're right. It's not just that. How many have Natives American been around? Natives
Yes.
American been around?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
anybody. It's not the point. It's just say we're
We're all
one subject.
the
That's
same.
We're all humans.
not-
We're all the same.
If we're just
We're all
talking
humans.
about
Right.
yeah, we're all humans.
Yep.
I'm
And
just
then,
special.
yes. Oh, whoa. Hey, toy. Sorry, man, or boy, whatever you are. You have an echo, and it's maybe a 0.2 millisecond delay between the two. Hopefully, I fixed it because I saw your comment, and I
I
think
look
that I fixed
funny
it. But just let me know if it's not.
I'm not hearing anything.
And then, rabbit toys. Toy rabbit toys. I think that's it. It's very rude having to suggest going into separate spaces, then hate to go this really tasty place over here. They not hate. It's very rude having to suggest going into separate spaces. They hate go this really
I
place over
understand
here.
what they're trying to say. And,
They're saying
and
like don't.
What
what
I'm
she
trying,
said?
yeah. So basically, you know what? Sometimes, and then you have to forgive that as well, because people just don't understand.
They have a hard time handling.
So because
stuff they're not
someone
familiar with.
suggested that, they're trying to be kind. So you're right. But at the same time, sometimes you just have to accept people for who they are, and they don't always say the right
Oh, no.
thing. Or if they do say the right thing, you know.
Right. That's a good point too, though.
I mean, it is. You're right. But that's how anger starts, and that's how people want to fight. Is because you want to. And I'm sorry, I don't mean any disrespect to anyone, but don't just nitpick on one person what they said. You know, they meant to be kind.
If they were right, and that's a thing too.
Just like you mean to be kind, because you mean to point out to this person it shouldn't be suggested. So let's just all be kind and accept
all.
everyone for what they say, right? Ron?
Right.
I mean,
That's number one.
None of us know really how to say things. I certainly don't. I'm always in trouble because of this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm being kind tonight. Have I used the F word yet?
I think that was the first time. I think that was the first time, but we're good to do it.
Say the F word.
We're good. We're good with it. Laura, well, I'm going to read that when Dreama gets back, just so that because Laura's commenting on to him, and then we'll keep it rolling. We'll go another 15 minutes. How you feel? You cool with that, Aunt Rhonda?
I am. So I'm interested. Like I've watched these podcasts and things. What do you guys think about it? Do you enjoy it? You love it? I mean, I know you're here. Do you get informed by it? What brings you back?
Yeah. Are you entertained? Do you just
Yeah,
enjoy it?
why
Hey,
do you keep
Shy
coming
is here.
back?
You missed a lot, Shy. I don't even know what else to say.
I'm
You did miss a
Rhonda
lot.
Shy. I'm not shy, but I am shy. This is more of a nervous talk because I don't know what the hell it is. It's my first time.
It's
But I
good,
do
though.
want to create my own podcast about my death. I'm planning it. I've been
What
planning
is it?
for the last. Well, I'm thinking somewhere close to 80, 85.
That's
However,
yeah, that's
well,
good.
I mean, you know. And then I was driving by the graveyard Delaney. I was thinking, well, maybe I can be buried there. And then I'm going to be cremated. But, you know, I'd rather you just take me to my shoes and just. Anyway. It's a long story, so it could be a great podcast. We could talk about what I'm going to wear, how kind of hair's going to be. You know.
And Laura said, no, I just mean that if you're walking around, nobody pays attention to anything, but anybody can go, I want to go with you sometime and show you it's awesome. It's an awesome place.
Where?
That's a very nice
Up in
invite.
the spot in Massachusetts.
That's a nice invite.
Yep. And then Laura said, I used the wrong words then. I didn't mean really cater. I just meant that that's an area where they go along with everybody goes and just feels comfortable and not judged at all.
So-
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
sorry.
Laura.
I apologize
It's
about
not
that
like
because
catering to gays. It's
Right.
just open. They're just open-minded.
you know.
Right.
That,
I
you don't
can-
find that often.
I do apologize because I might have took that a little bit different, but I agree with that. I love where you're coming from and just the way that you said that you know that we could be normal. That's pretty much
You're
it.
normal. You are normal.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, not normal. Yeah, you're a
but
lesbian, but you're not a normal lesbian.
Right.
You're not, though. You're really not.
It doesn't matter whether she's lesbian or not. She's plain old not normal.
Oh, yes, it does. She's a lesbo biker.
Yeah, but she's still not normal, regardless of whether she. All right, never mind.
Daystone Wolf said, I hope you didn't mind dick jokes or innuendos because I like dick.
Not at all. Not quite into it.
Never.
menopause
No
kicked in.
fucking mind.
You know what? You know what? I
I'm
don't
not
know.
into it, but I've heard plenty of them, and I can appreciate the joke. Like, it's not a thing.
No, it's good.
No.
It's good. I'm like, oh wait.
I'm sorry, I got a hard time with your name. Said, sounds very Richardy of you, Daystone Wolf.
Richardy.
I think they're talking to each other. But yeah, still sounds like you have double. Damn it. I'll have to work on that, guys. I fucked that up. I'll check it later. Laura said, I have plenty of gay and lesbian friends. On never mention it again. God, I didn't mean to offend anybody. I'll leave now.
You
No,
did not
you didn't
offend
leave. You
anyone.
didn't offend anybody. No.
That's what I was
no,
trying to say.
no,
People
don't
just
leave.
No.
people
Don't
just
leave.
express
Hell no.
themselves in different ways,
No.
and we all need to learn to accept the
No,
way
so-
people express themselves.
Right. So I actually appreciate what you said. Literally
It was
was
very sweet.
it was so sweet to me, and I'm like, I really do I love it. I appreciate it so much. But what I'm saying is like, I don't feel like you should have an obligation to put people like me in front of the line. I love what you said because it does make me feel happy. It makes me feel so secure
Accepted.
with whom. Yes, exactly. Accepted.
You're just explaining your perspective. That's
yeah.
all.
No. I love that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Lori said, it's fun. Yes, it is fun.
Yes.
Hey, Ash Shy said, hello, Aunt Rhonda. Hello, Dreama.
Hey,
What's up, guys?
Hey, Shy.
This is the first time I've ever visited this podcast in particular, and I appreciate all the Siamese cats. Yes, that's man cat. That's man cat.
He's
That's
not
man cat right there.
Chinese. What is he? We
He's
found out.
Himalayan.
Himalayan.
He's Himalayan.
This is my first podcast, so welcome.
Yes.
Oh, Aunt Rhonda.
Yes.
How am I
welcome.
doing, y'all? Am I doing good?
Yeah, how's Aunt Rhonda
Actually,
doing, guys?
you're
Is Aunt Rhonda doing
so
all right?
good, Aunt Rhonda.
Is she doing all right?
She's doing so good.
I thought
guys.
I'd be quiet. I just don't know how.
Shy said, I don't know, Ron. I don't know, Ron, but today I didn't get a notifications. I was wondering why you weren't online yet. Yeah, we were a little bit later because I was just trying to make sure that we got everything ready to go. And right before the show, I was trying to get my phone hooked up, but there was like one little dumb thing that I didn't do that Dreama had to remind me about my damn SIM card.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
I put the wrong SIM card in, and I was just beating my head over the wall for nothing. Brittany said, I don't hear any double on my end. Okay, well, hopefully it might be a Twitch thing.
I think Dreama's got a better seat.
Daystone,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Well, we gave you the option.
I didn't want to be in the middle. I thought I'd be shy.
Daystone Wolf said, I love the reaction of the thing about Dick. what? I don't know.
Was it
It
a
was funny.
dildo or dick? I mean,
Well,
heard
he said
two.
something about Dick, but I said the dildo thing.
Okay.
He said, he just said, where was it? I got to read it because I don't remember. Daystone Wolf, I don't mind dick jokes or innuendos because I like dick. And was that it?
I mean, well,
that
Daystone,
was
like,
it. Yeah,
let's
yeah,
be
yeah.
honest, like, talk what you want, but I don't know anything about that shit. I'm here
Yeah, she
with
ain't
you.
about that dick.
I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
you.
she ain't about that dick life,
We're
bro.
the same, but I don't know shit about it. I don't know shit about that. So,
Tony Toy said, didn't mean to make that person feel bad. No, you didn't make anybody feel bad,
I
Bubba.
think we said that.
No,
already.
that was just
Let's
us. That
get
was just
over
us
it,
talking and
move
answering. That was
on.
yeah.
That's
no,
how-
well, look, come on, guys. We're not going to be sensitive here.
Lori?
Like, we're not going to be sensitive. We're literally just here for each other. Everything you say, we're not taking personal. We're not taking it, like, I'm not going to be sensitive.
Dreama is a better lesbian than she is a housekeeper.
She spent all day cleaning too, so I know that's gotta strike Dreama in her heart, in her little heart.
Did
She
we?
tries.
Here's the question: did we check her bedroom?
Dreama,
Did we
What were
check
we-
her bedroom?
what were we talking about whenever I came to pick you up for the show? Because I seen you. I've been in and out.
Clean. I smell.
I know. I've been in and out, and I've been seeing her clean. But when I was driving you over here, what were we saying?
So basically, Ron, I love you. But basically,
She always says that before it comes,
so
Here it
and then
comes.
after.
so I literally I was like, hey, Ron, what can I do? Whatever, because
I said
whatever.
just
Clean the kitchen? No, you
Oh,
said
yeah, just clean the kitchen. I meant to
just
say.
you said just clean up, basically.
Oh.
Yeah, she meant the sink, but I cleaned the sink. I brushed the
She
floors. We have 3 dogs and
Did.
they're
And
hairy.
You know what? I came home
And-
all last week and none of that was done.
And I mopped. But also, Ron, she just doesn't appreciate like the person I am inside. It's so hard, guys. So like,
She's lazy.
Oh, you gotta hit me with that one, Aunt Rhonda. We'll give it to Dream a little bit.
She's beautiful, but she's fucking lazy. If I come home to another sink of dishes, she's moving out.
Ron, I'm leaving fucking Thursday night.
There you go. I'll
Thank
have,
you, Robert
I'll have
Dawson, for
dishes in
sharing
the
the
sink
stream.
tomorrow. Trust me.
Yeah.
Robert Dawson, thank you for sharing the stream.
Bro, my aunt just said, hey, next time she doesn't clean the dishes, she's gone. And she knows I'm leaving Thursday night,
Day
like
after
Thursday morning
tomorrow.
or Friday morning.
Day after tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
So that gives you tomorrow to leave the dishes in.
fuck the dishes. I hate it.
Lori
She
said
knows
Aunt
that.
Rhonda needs to come back. Definitely. We've been talking about this. We've been talking about it. Shy said,
Thank
yay,
you.
awesome.
I like to talk.
I heard the name there. Daystone Wolf said, I get it, Dreama, unless you have a dick.
Oh wow. Well,
Yeah.
I mean the difference.
That makes
between-
sense.
No, the difference between me and Daystone, what? I can just go to the little store real quick.
Take
sorry,
care of it there. Toy said, okay, different thing. What is their specialty with dishes? Like things you cook in the best mind's hand made
can't see that.
ramen and pork. What's the best dish that you guys have ever made?
Oh.
That both of
We're
y'all had
women,
that.
we're-
Yeah,
I
both of y'all had
It
that.
really depends on what I'm in the mood for at the time, but my chicken franchise, but y'all
I do like the
know.
chicken friend. Yeah, the
I
chicken
think-
franchise.
But y'all know my
Yeah.
turkey
No joke.
with the gravy, mashed potatoes.
I would actually, for Aunt Ron, I'm gonna speak on Aunt Ron. From personal, I think Aunt Ron, her best dish that I've ever had and I've experienced was spaghetti.
Yeah, we're suckers for the spaghetti.
Her
We really
spaghetti
are.
is so she
Yeah.
makes,
It's never the
but
same.
it's homemade though. So guys, like she makes rad homemade spaghetti.
Sometimes I freeze the tomatoes and then use fresh.
Yeah.
Sometimes I use fresh.
And
like
Ron.
fresh tomatoes in
I
it.
grow my tomatoes.
Wow.
Yeah, because
Wow.
she has a little garden out in the back of her yard, and like every
Dreama
time,
dug
man,
it all up.
we'll have those legit tomatoes. And what else do you grow? Mainly tomatoes.
What else do I grow, Dreama? She just
She
planted it
so
all.
I planted and Ron likes green peppers. She likes tomatoes. She likes I planted cucumbers.
Cucumber.
Is
Oh
something
yeah,
else.
you do make cucumbers.
But we also
yeah.
had green beans.
Yes.
Oh, you got some green beans ready too?
Yeah. There used to be a larger. So this is a true story. There used to be a larger garden, and when Bailey saw me in the garden with the weed whacker, he told
Oh
me,
yeah.
What?
Well, because I was like out too much, listening to music. You
Yeah.
know me,
Yeah.
dancing.
Yeah.
And my son saw me in the garden with the weed whacker, and he's like, "Mom, really?
Yeah.
Really, you're using the weed whacker? You're using
For
the
all
weed
that?
whacker, Mom?" I'm like, yes, I am.
Kendall Blue Eyes said, "Hi y'all, what's up,
Blue
Kendall? How are you, Blue Eyes?"
What's up, Blue Eyes?
Shy said, "I am with you, Dreama. Even I hate doing dishes."
Thank you.
I don't know anybody who likes doing dishes.
Like, come on, like, let's be serious. Like, if you have to hand wash it, your fingers get like.
Yeah, all the crinkly, and then you smell like dirty dishes
I
for
have
a couple hours.
I have a dishwasher.
I have a dishwasher in there too, in my
I don't even tell her to rinse,
nice
just
little cheap
scrape.
apartment.
She's lazy.
I don't like. Anyways, I don't like dishes. Anyways, I love you.
Shall we visit her room before she moves out?
Can we not like talk like that? Like
Toy,
right now?
Toy said,
See how
"Oh
her
yeah."
voice changes when she doesn't like what I'm doing?
Toy
I'll
said,
stop.
"Oh yeah, handmade noodles with egg and flour is something different."
I've never made
And
the
then I'm going to go
homemade noodles.
pee before this, but I'll let Dreama handle this question because
What is it?
Daystone Wolf is asking her, and Daystone Wolf loves throwing those curveballs. Daystone Wolf said, "Wait, Dreama, do you have a dick?"
Okay, that's a good question.
He
Now
might
I
be
am.
in love now. He
Wow.
might be thinking that you got a dick, and he might be in love.
I'm trying to.
She
The
does
Drake
wear
star's got a dick
boxers.
star?
She does wear boxers.
Wow, Aunt Ron, what, can we get her off the podcast right now?
Well, she's already on now. So.
Okay, that's good. That's great.
I know what
Freezer,
you
freezer.
Y'all gotta tell me there's rules. I asked if there were
Aunt Ron, no, there's some goddamn rules.
There's no rules, but then there's Dreama's rules. So you got to clarify that with Dreama.
Aunt Ron, just be nice, you know? No, but thanks so much. So I hear your question, and I'm going.
Panties are sexy.
Guys.
I'm gonna get beat later.
No, it's not like I'm mad, but it's like, but I'm sad, you know? It's like different feelings, but like same, you know? Guys. Anyways, so. Daystone Wolf. Wait, Dreama, do you have. So the best thing I can tell you is that, no, I don't, technically, but I did purchase one to fit perfectly, so,
What?
you know.
What'd you purchase?
I purchased Doge on
What's a
Robinhood.
Doge?
Doge on Robinhood. I purchased Doge on Robinhood.
What's a Doge?
A Doge is the dog coin, guys, and if you haven't invested, go invest. It's doing
Oh,
very
those
well.
coin things.
Yeah.
Yes, right. Us baby boomers don't do
Yes.
that.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's crypto, so. But, anyways. No, so Daystone Wolf, yes, I make sure. Going to bed, be later. Kinky. Yes. Oh Lord, guys, come on, don't stop commenting. This was crazy right now. It's a
What did I
good
miss?
one.
What did I miss?
Nothing.
I thought we were talking about her underwear. Plethora of underwear.
We
She
were.
had a whole trash bag full of.
Blue Eyes said, I'm okay. How are y'all?
Hey, Blue Eyes. Hey, baby.
Hi, Blue Eyes.
Going to, and then Toy said, going to be the beat later. Kinky.
Dreama has Beat speaker earphone thingy.
Daystone Wolf said, my question has not been answered. Daystone Wolf, what
What
question?
is the question?
I get it, Dreama. You have, unless you have a
was
dick.
that the dick? Oh, that was the. I don't think she does.
Unless you have
She
a
won't
dick.
let
Did
me
you
come
say
in the
that? Did you
bathroom,
say that? I'm trying to look for it. Wait. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Wait, Dreama. Do you have a dick? You didn't answer that, Dreama. You didn't answer that.
She has boobies.
Yeah, so. I mean,
I'm a little gill.
you know, I'll be a mermaid in the water. I ain't drowning. I ain't drowning, you know. I did have to learn how to swim.
How much longer is this thing? Because I'm going to pee myself.
Oh, we're at the end right now. We're just finishing up the comments, and then we'll be finished up.
Thank you for
Anyway.
everyone's kind words.
It's the code words for me, said Brittany. And then Toy said, okay, my usual opener question. You ready? Toy said, yeah, it was Daystone. They said no. Toy, let's hear it before we jump on out of here. We're about to say bye-bye. Now, our episode will be tomorrow. The last episode for 2 weeks of the Jordane and Dreama show is going to be tomorrow at 4 o'clock p.m. 4 o'clock p.m. We got to get a little bit of a early start on it because we got to say goodbye to the little sister and send her on her way. So that's going to be fun. I hope that you guys enjoy. I hope that you guys join us and are able to join us about 4 p.m. I know it's a little bit later and some of you guys are going to be working, but hopefully we'll be able to get everybody. And, you guys got anything before we jump off here and jump to the comments one last time?
Thank you for inviting me and your kind words with your followers. I appreciate it. And they do love my puppies, right?
Yes.
They're my puppies.
Everybody was
They're
like
my
waiting to
puppies.
get to know you, so it was perfect. Like,
Seether and Surge.
Yep.
Seether's my favorite band, and Surge is named by Surge
and
Tankian.
Clark is named Superman, so she loves him too. Clark Kent.
Surge Tankian. System of a
Surge.
Down.
Yep.
And then Clark.
Toy said consumed a block of cheese like a candy bar. Damn! A block of cheese like a candy. I've done cheese sticks, but I've never done a block of cheese like a candy bar.
Yeah.
I would probably have the shits for like 4 days after that.
Oh yeah.
That cheese don't agree with my body.
I'm opposite, but it doesn't agree with me either. I like can't drink. Like,
And Toy said not so good, but I guess thanks for answering all the questions. You have a nice night, y'all. Have a nice night, Toy. I'm glad that you joined us. Hopefully you'll be able to join us in the future as well, because we do this all the time.
all the time, guys.
Kendall
It's
said,
my first time.
y'all definitely have made my night better. Good. You guys make our nights better.
Yes.
Shy said, hey, Aunt Rhonda, you and keep going. Do you have IHTP moment as well?
I don't know.
IHT means I have to pee. Because we don't stop the show for
Oh,
peeing.
no.
We just go pee and then we come back and then we're like, hey guys, we're back.
I peed once, honestly.
I forgot
The
to
rest-
shake it as much, so now I feel all the pee
rest
in my
I
pants.
just had to go off camera and pull my panties out of the crack of my hiney.
Daystone said, Dick, 8-inch. Shy said, hey guys, don't go, come back. No, awesome. It's always fun to watch you guys. Keep rocking. We're going to keep rocking, guys.
Okay, but for Daystone, before we leave, 10-inch.
Oh,
What you got?
shit. What are you, horse cocking?
What you? Yes.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Anyways, 10-inch. Come on.
And
Right
now
on.
I know why everyone asked if I was crazy, because I have these.
Yep, you have these.
These
and
are
the
my
crazy ones.
babies.
Yep. Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? And you welcomed it. That's the thing. Like you were just like, yeah, come
I
on.
love y'all. What am I gonna do?
We love you. And we love you. And we love all each other. So I love you guys. I love you guys. I hope
love
you all
you
have a
guys.
great
Thank
night.
You for,
Thank you
my
all for
first
joining
night.
us. We will see you all tomorrow, 4 o'clock p.m.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for being here.
I'll be at work, so I can't come.
When we see your names pop up, we appreciate it. We love you
Yeah,
guys.
but we're coming back to you after we finish the show anyway.
What's that mean?
So anyway, Daystone Wolf said, no, that's fake. You have nothing. We'll leave it on that. He called your fucking bluff.
She has a clitoris.
That's a mini penis.
Well, she doesn't need a penis. She's still
Okay, nobody said you need a penis.
Come on, hurry, hurry.
Satisfaction is
All
satisfaction.
right.